Riya and Shavik Chakravarti, Deepika Padukone, Shraddha Kapoor, Sara Ali Khan, Arjun Rampal, the Batatas, comedian Bharti Singh, and now Aryan. These are just some of the high-profile names from Bollywood and beyond that have been hauled up, arrested, or called for questioning by the Narcotics Control Bureau. And the one name common in all of these investigations is that of the NCB Zonal Director Sameer Wankhede. But all of 40 years old, this firebrand officer is now himself in the news for a very disturbing development. In a shocking turn of events, Sameer Wankhede has now filed a complaint with the Maharashtra police alleging that two cops were monitoring his movements. Before I move forward, let me remind you that the uncut versions of all my YouTube stories and many more updates and many more stories are available on my Instagram, which is @ReviewRon. The link is in the description. Now, according to the news reports quoting sources, for the past 6 years, Sameer Wankhede has been regularly visiting the cemetery where his mother has been buried. But today, something really strange happened. Two police officials, reportedly from the Oshivara police station in Mumbai, went to the same cemetery and took the CCTV footage from there to monitor Sameer Wankhede's movements. Naturally, this hasn't gone down well with Wankhede, who himself is the son of a police officer. He reportedly took note of this surveillance and promptly approached senior Maharashtra police officials and asked them to look into the matter and get answers to the questions that are now firing up angry reactions and debates on the social media. While Sameer Wankhede has been dealing with high-profile drug-related cases since he took over as the zonal director of NCB, he has never noticed anything like this before. And it's not just the Bollywood biggies that have been pulled up by the NCB lately. Sameer Wankhede has been instrumental in arresting politician Nawab Malik's son-in-law, Sameer Khan, as well. Nawab Malik is the Mumbai president of the Nationalist Congress Party, or the NCP, and a part of the party's cabinet in Maharashtra as well. Some 9 months back, Nawab Malik's Jamai was arrested by the NCB in a drug-related case. He spent 8 months in jail before getting a bail last month from a Mumbai court, which also was opposed by the NCB. He was booked for offences punishable under several sections of the stringent NDPS Act. Nawab Malik has called his Jamai's Giraftari and stay in the Sasural politically motivated. He also alleged that the NCB let off a BJP leader's relative who was caught during the raid on board the cruise ship from where Aryan Khan was also caught. Nawab Malik further claimed that the raid on the luxury cruise liner was planned to implicate certain people. Who are those? He won't say. Meanwhile, the Narcotics Control Bureau dismissed all these allegations as baseless and said they were prejudiced in nature. But to those who know Sameer Wankhede, it is no surprise that he is at the center of all the high-profile drug bust cases, including the one against Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan. The 2008 batch IRS officer has had stints with the NIA and Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, or the DRI, before being loaned to the Narcotics Control Bureau. He is no stranger to controversy or to celebrities. And by the way, did you know that this is not the first time that his paths have crossed that of King Khan? The incident dates back to July 2011, and at the time, Sameer Wankhede was the Deputy Collector of the Customs Department at the Mumbai's Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport, and he, along with his team, had stopped Shah Rukh Khan and interrogated him extensively. And SRK was not alone. He was returning with his entire family from London. Actually, Shah Rukh had gone on a vacation with his family to Holland and to London. They seem to have shopped excessively abroad, as they were carrying about 20 bags with them. The custom officials at the airport stopped SRK for interrogating him regarding the excess baggage, but they let the family leave. The interrogation took a lot of time, as SRK was carrying a lot of baggage himself. Not only did Sameer Wankhede and his team grill Shah Rukh Khan for hours on end, but also fined him with a custom duty of approximately 1.5 lakhs. SRK was also not given any special treatment by the custom authorities, and he was treated just like any other passenger as per the reports from back then. And SRK was not the only one who had to face Sameer Wankhede's stringent checks. At the same customs department and later at the service tax department, he crossed paths with more Bollywood celebs like Anurag Kashyap, Vivek Oberoi, Mika Singh, and filmmaker Ram Gopal Verma. Now, snap back to 2020. Sources say that Sameer Wankhede was specifically brought in the wake of Sushant Singh Rajput's mysterious death and the subsequent allegations against Riya Chakravarti. This was due to his exemplary work on the drug seizures at the DRI. Soon after Sameer Wankhede took over, the nondescript NCB office in South Mumbai suddenly became the hotspot for all the action in the city, with famous faces from the Bollywood brigade being lined up for questioning, especially after Riya Chakravarti's explosive revelations. Many also wondered how media would know precisely when a celebrity would arrive, heroines rushing in and out of the NCB office wearing modest salwar kameez and sporting a tense look behind those super expensive shades became such a common scene for the paps that they would spend more time outside the NCB office than at the airport and clubs, which were anyway shut due to the COVID-19. Questions were also raised about the NCB's focus now on cases involving small drug quantities but high-profile accused. As per the data provided by the NCB to the Sunday Express, of the 30 cases it registered from September 2020, which is when Sameer Wankhede took over, till February this year, in at least 12 cases the amount seized was small as compared to intermediate or large seizures. Even in the Riya Chakravarti case, critics and cynics continued to raise questions. I'm sure you remember Kshitij Prasad of Dharmatic Productions, who was arrested by the NCB last year. He had in fact told the court that Sameer Wankhede had told him to implicate his boss Karan Johar if he wanted to be let off. Sameer Wankhede had of course denied all these allegations, but Kshitij Prasad and Riya Chakravarti both are currently out on bail. Before Sameer Wankhede joined the Mumbai NCB team, a majority of the NCB Mumbai zone operations were related to raiding factories producing methadone, also known as Meow Meow. Now, the NCB is a central anti-narcotic agency of India, but after Sameer Wankhede's entry as the director, it also went after cases of consumption of drugs. An Indian Express report quotes a Mumbai police officer saying, "Even our constables hardly do any consumption cases." Now, in an interview to the same publication in February this year, Sameer Wankhede had said that their strategy was to nip drugs at all levels, including consumption. He said, "There is Section 27 of the NDPS Act. We are taking action against anybody violating this act." Now, to be fair to Sameer Wankhede, once the Riya Chakravarti case was behind him, the agency's operations helped him neutralize many big gangs. And going by the action that the NCB has taken in the last 1 year alone, it seems pretty clear that this strategy is working for the agency. Listen to these numbers and you will know just how busy Sameer Wankhede has been in the last 1 year. The FIR against Aryan Khan and others was the 94th FIR that was registered by the NCB in Mumbai and Goa, which also comes under the Mumbai zone, by the way. Compare this to 2019, when only 35 FIRs were registered, while in 2018 only 25 were registered for drug-related cases. And it's not like Sameer Wankhede's work is not being appreciated, especially by the Narendra Modi government. In August this year, Sameer Wankhede was given the Union Home Minister's Medal for Excellence in Investigation for 2021 for his high professional standards of investigation of crimes. But have you ever wondered how does Sameer Wankhede and his team manage to be 2 steps ahead always of the drug heads, peddlers and the big fish in this murky world of powdered crime? The answer is his intricate web of khabris that are spread far and wide. They keep him up to date, sniffing out valuable information that eventually help the NCB sleuths crack down on the crackheads and more. Even as bitter critics agree that today Sameer Wankhede is one of the most enviable networks of informants that has dealt a major blow to the narcotics network in Mumbai and Goa. And this is perhaps why, towering head and shoulders above all allegations, Sameer Wankhede's task seems cut out. But for now, all eyes are on Mumbai police for the answers on what business did the 2 constables from the Oshiwara police station have asking for Sameer Wankhede's CCTV footage from the cemetery. Well, my guess is as good as yours. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but before you move on to the next sensational video, let me remind you about something sensible. You can find the uncut version of all my stories and more updates and more stories on my Instagram, which is @reviewron. The link is in the description, and you can also chat with me over there, and also on Facebook it's @reviewron. And since a lot of you have already been messaging me, especially asking me if there's any special price still available for my subscribers for the It Really Works vitamins, let me confirm to you that the 40% off on every order for you guys is still available, and the link for this is in the description. Many of you have told me about your experience of how it is helping your hair growth without any side effects, and I'm glad that I'm able to share a product that I use myself and recommend it to my friends and family, because whether you believe it or not, I consider my YouTube community as my extended family, and which is why I speak about things and stuff that I care about. So go ahead and order it if you have hair fall or hair thinning issues. It has worked wonders for me, friends, and also for many others who I know. And I see no reason why it shouldn't work for you as well. And with that, I finally close this long video. So like, share, comment and subscribe here if you find my videos worth it. But as always, even if you don't do any of these things, including the It Really Works vitamins ordering, it's okay. Just thank you so much for watching this one. Please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.